Hello and welcome, my fellow gamers. This is Chris the Vicious of the Holy Gaming Empire, and today I have my guide for surviving 1vx fights. I wanted to make this video because I thought it was one of the most important concepts in Chivalry 2 that any player from beginner to expert needs to know. If you play Chivalry 2 enough, you're gonna run into 1vx situations on more than one occasion. Retreat is an option, but sometimes you will not have a choice and will need to be able to hold your own against multiple enemies. So on this video, I'm going to show you what has worked with me in dealing with the Horde. Riposts and counters. Stamina is going to be your highest priority when fighting groups. A filled stamina bar means you can go on the attack and will not lose your weapon on defense. Riposts are good for active parry but will cause a decrease in stamina over time. Counters and successful hits will regain stamina lost. So always keep an eye on your stamina bar and respond with riposts and counters as needed. Target switching with active parry. The best way of keeping multiple opponents at bay is to target switch from one target to another. Active parry is going to keep you safe as you go from one enemy to another, since the tendency of groups is to surround you. You can see from this clip that I'm taking the riposte from one and then attacking the other. Big groups are going to usually fight out of sync, so use this to your advantage. Big bonus if you can get both attackers with one hit.
I'll get you, bitch!
Here you can see active parry in action. If you slow this down, you can see that the enemy was coming at me and the active parry took care of him. Guess you can't win them all. If we slow it down again, you can see how active parry is taking care of variously timed hits by multiple enemies, allowing me to back up. Here again, we target switch from one enemy to another to keep them off balance. Footwork, splitting the difference. Footwork is another concept that is going to increase the probability of you surviving a 1vx encounter. Like I said earlier, a group's best tactic is to surround you. The best option for you is to back up and keep the group in front of you. In open areas, this is going to be a lot tougher. I like to do a maneuver called splitting the difference, trademark pending. The idea is that when the group starts enclosing, find an opening in the middle of the group and split them, so that you can keep your enemies in front. I split the difference multiple times in this clip to keep my enemies from encircling me. Dodging without expending stamina. This tip is not necessary, but it helps tremendously by conserving stamina for moments when you need it. You can either do a matrix dodge or duck under your enemy's attack. I personally find it easier to duck down, but use whatever is comfortable with you. It can save your life if someone kicks you while blocking. Friendly fire and tunnel vision. One advantage that you have over a group of enemies is your friends are not around. Now just give me a minute to explain. Friendly fire is very commonplace in big battles on Shiv 2. Use that to your advantage. Big groups see a single enemy and can only think of getting that kill for themselves. It's kind of a group tunnel vision and it causes them to do whatever they can to get a cheap kill. Bonus tip, weapon types. If it hasn't been obvious in the video, the weapons I use have all been weapons that can hit multiple enemies after its initial hit. You can use blunt weapons, but just know that it is not as effective as a sword or an axe. Thank you to all of you for coming and watching the video. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe down below. If you have any other tips or suggestions, leave a comment down below and let me know. Other than that, just have a good one, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.